My name is Sidney Lopez. Currently, I'm the CEO and Chief Instructor for Tactics and Operations Group, which is currently one of the leading correctional tactical training firms in the United States for corrections. Right off the bat, 4 things that I can give as far as advice for a successful SERT team. First thing is having a policy. Having a good policy is something that you want to have because that's what's going to protect you. That's what's going to dictate how much training you get. That's what's going to dictate what type of equipment you should have and you should go out there and get. How much training you should train every month or every week or whatnot. So having a good policy is going to set you up for success and even for litigation. Number 2, have testing requirements. That's a big pet peeve of mine. Even though I welcome everybody to try out for a SERT team, this job is not for everybody. Letting in your best friend into the team, or just because you go golfing, or just because you guys go hang out on the weekends, should not be the main principle why he's in the team with you. You need to have a good testing procedure that's going to weed out people who are lazy, people who may not necessarily have the component to be in the team with the other operators, people who are go-getters, self-motivators. Those are all elements that you want to have in a successful team because you're going to spend a lot of time with these guys. At times, they become another extension of your family. So you want to make sure that everybody meshes well. You want to be able to have a good core of guys that you can go into a situation and feel comfortable being in that situation with, because they're going to have your back and you should have their back. So having a good testing procedure, it goes right there along with the policy. Next, I would say doing your homework. A lot of homework and training. Train, 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 and train. When you're not training, you should be looking for training. If you're going to do this, being a tactical team, being a tactical guy, and this is truly your passion, you need to invest on yourself. A lot of people, and I've heard this from other teams, well, if the county's not going to pay for it, I'm not going to go to training. They're not paying for it, I'm just not going to do it. No. I can tell you right now, 54% of my current training, I've paid out of my own budget, my own personal pay. Going out there, doing the overtime, and I've paid for a SWAT school, or I've paid for, some type of breaching class or shooting class or whatnot. Why? Because that's my skill set. This is what I've chosen to be my livelihood. So I want to make sure that I'm on the top game, not just for me, but for my partner. I want to make sure that not only I go home, but he has the best chance of going home. So go out there, do your homework, do your research, bring it back to your command staff. Obviously, try to have your department approve it. But if the budget is not there or anything like that, hey, go out there, do a couple of hours of overtime, invest in yourself. It's your craft. Shape yourself in how you want to progress and grow. Lastly is a good and open mindset. Be open-minded. You can't be in this field and just be a close-minded individual because you'll never grow. You need to be able to grow in order to become a good, successful operator because tactics are changing, times are changing, and so should you. And you should be out there with open eyes, open mind, absorbing as much as you can from various avenues that may help you in order to change and grow. Don't just rely and sit back and feed off some of the older generation where it is, that'll never happen here, that's never happened here. Why bother? No. Be out there, be proactive, get it, and increase.